What's going on, MSFers? Doolem here, and today we've got Cosmic Crucible Week 2, Round 3, going against Domperific, I think. I don't know what that name means. I can't tell if that's a D or an O. I don't know. Room number 1, we've got Sasquatch, Null, Mephisto, Emma, and Professor X. Everybody's a skirmisher except for Mephisto, so very interesting. I actually like it. I wonder if they assist off of his pact mechanic or not. That'd be pretty interesting to see. But even if you bring Null in here, Mephisto would obviously take 2 turns, and then they would all assist twice. So I actually like that. And you obviously can't bring in a pre-taunt with Professor X there. Vigilante in 2. Obviously, Silver Sable dead center to benefit from the cloning the middle person's speed. Room number 3, Nightcrawler, Nightstalkers, pretty interesting here. Room number 4, Liberty with Shadow King, which odd, very odd. Room number 5, we've got Black Knight, Apoc, Emma, Omega Sentinel, and Kahori. And then room number 6, we have Annihilators with Phoenix Force. So we're going to start off the day right with Accursed failing us miserably as per usual. I think Accursed is my best bet here, unfortunately, which is kind of sad to see. But I really do think Accursed is my best bet. The only issue is Gladiator is a hard counter to Accursed. That's the only thing I don't like about this fight here is obviously Gladiator's going to spawn with the taunt, safeguard, defense up, immunity, everything like that. But I think this is my best bet, honestly, because I stopped the speed stat from Omega Red, and I also stopped the turn meter because there's no protectors here that need to gain taunt, since Omega Red already gains taunt, or since Gladiator already gains taunt on spawn, Omega Red would get that passive turn meter. So we do stop that. They will go first. Just Gore will go first, and then I start going after that. So that's kind of cool. Let's see what ends up happening here. We do have Hood and Helverine at gear tier 20. So let's see what ends up happening. Let's get a heal out here. Make sure Satana doesn't die. Actually hit the Gladiator quite hard. I didn't think I was going to hit Gladiator that hard, to be fair. Let's get the special here so we can get the big stuff going out there. Let's do the special, I suppose. Get the extra hit. Okay, we got the special going out, but we have immunity, obviously, which is great. Helverine should be going next, and he should get an ability block on everybody. Awesome. No ability block on Omega Red, because why would I get an ability block there? That's lovely to see. The ult does rewind here, but the problem is, if I rewind here, I think Thanos' passive ends up killing me. That's the issue I see happening right now. Thanos' passive I see killing me. That could be problematic. Do we eat it anyway? I kind of want the revive, honestly. Or the rewind. Let's test it. Yep, saw that coming. Do we have enough damage with the ult here? Potentially, actually. Probably not, though, actually. Guess there's only one way to find out. Wow, he actually did almost die. That's fascinating. My entire team died now, though. Well, can't save that now. All right, well, at least Omega Red blew his ultimate, so there's that. All right, well, at least a lot of them are low, and we don't have to worry about Thanos' passive anymore either. Maybe we could just come in with, like, Vigilante now and just delete it, hopefully, since we're going to be going relatively fast. So let's do that. And this potentially should work out the way I expect it to. That's the good placement here. All right, so everybody's low, so hopefully Silver Sable's able to delete. But if I can't delete quick enough, Omega Red's going to end up healing up with his passive a bunch. But the good news is he's obviously not going to ult, so that's really, really nice. He is going to go first and special, but that's fine. And then after Gore, I should be going. Okay, Hitmonkey took a hit there. All right, cool. So Thanos did heal up as well from something. I'm not sure what, so that's pretty unfortunate. Let's kill you. Cool. That worked out great. This is going to be a fat hit, which is unfortunate. Okay, and then the passive's going to go, which is extra unfortunate. Don't rewind. Thank you. Awesome. All right, cool. Let's ult here. Okay. I didn't think Thanos healed up there. I thought Thanos was below 50% life still. I guess he healed up because of the positive effects. So when he took a turn, he healed back up. Because he wasn't above 50% life at the beginning of that fight, which is interesting. So we're going to save that for the end, and we'll end up cleaning that up. So I guess that's why Thanos is decent there, because he heals up because of the room rules. The new room rules are in there, so that's interesting. Okay, so here we're going to do Cabal, Kang, and APOC, and pretty much just pray Kahori doesn't shred my entire team before I take a turn. And by my entire team, I mean 2 people, because she only takes 2 turns. So let's see where Kahori ends up going here. And see if I'm able to just survive, honestly. So that's kind of the goal here. I just got to survive. But leader does have dodges, which is good. So hopefully she just goes on leader twice. That'd be fun, right? I definitely could have brought in like Kingpin in here, but I think I need APOC just for damage. All right, well, he targeted leader and then Kang, so that worked out perfect. And now APOC's going first. Why is APOC going? Hi, yes, I'm confused. Oh, well. Well, that's going to get up. Wow, I got through the taunt, too. What a time to be alive. What is happening right now? Is Kahori going to... Why is Kahori got full turn meter here? Why does Kahori have full turn meter right here? And her special ready to go? Huh? Why does Kahori have full turn meter and her special ready? What? That does not seem right. Let's punch her. I'm glad I checked that, because if not, well, now she's still going to go anyway. Well, guess not. I got really lucky there. Let's make sure APOC's dead before he ults. I got really lucky Kahori died there. If not, I think I would have lost, because she would have specialed and deleted my entire team. This won't do anything. Oh, well, Namor got stunned, so that did something. Oh, well. Let's special here. That should actually do a lot of damage with the assists. And striker leader kills. Almost, actually. All right. Let's get the ult here. And then Namor will get to go and delete. And I think the special does more damage here than the ult would. Yeah, with the assists and the bleeds and everything. All right, you're a goner. Cool. All right, well, at least it worked. I'll take it. I have no idea why Kahori was still full turn meter there after her passive. That was really, really odd. I don't think that was supposed to be a thing. I don't think that was supposed to be a thing at all, but it is what it is. All right, let's do Nightstalkers into Liberty here. And this should, or yeah, Nightstalkers into Liberty. Should do really well. I don't think Shadow King changes anything. He can also be rewound, so definitely doesn't change anything because this isn't war, so... and the room rules only benefit Starjammers and Annihilators. So I don't think it really matters at all. And I should be able to just roll this room, ideally. But maybe there's something I'm not thinking about. I'm not sure. I am going to ult over here, though. Make sure the fastest on their team, Joaquin, gets rewound. He does. I am going to put the exposed over on Shadow King to make sure all of the extra damage that's going out is going to hit him. Let's rewind Patriot, make sure he doesn't take a turn. And make sure the passive hits him. Awesome, there's the rewind. We got Agatha passive starting to do some good work. And then, yeah, there goes Shadow King. Let's hit the ult here. Once again on Patriot since he still had the speed up. And then ult on Patriot again since he had the most turn meter. Rewind will probably end up killing. Oh, no rewind, so they did get to take a turn. All right, so Cap Sam is going to end up taking a turn. Little unfortunate, but that's okay. All right, you're gone. Bye. Cap Sam's going to go. Maybe not. This hits twice, I think, right? Yeah, maybe the Raider crits end up killing him. And the assist. And we're done! Awesome. All right, that worked out well. So, yeah, I figured Shadow King wouldn't change anything there. Nightstalker still rolls them. I don't think Immortal would have an issue there either. And Superior 6 would still do great there, too. Unless I'm not thinking of something. But he can get rewound, not in war. So, yeah, everything works pretty standard. So, here we're going to use Vulture to steal the speed up. We're also going to get, obviously, the Trauma out there really quickly with Green Goblin Classic. And I think this should work. I don't see why not. Green Goblin Classic also removes the barrier as well with the ultimate. So I don't see this going wrong, but Lord knows I've been wrong before. So let's see if speed ends up messing me up because they obviously have a lot of speed stat from Man-Thing. And they are pretty quick, but I get a lot of turn meter from Green Goblin. I also get speed up on spawn as well. So I should be good. Yeah, I should be fine. Okay. And then we have slow on Blade. We're going to flip the speed up to slow on Oath and Agatha and then put the Trauma out there. So now we have Trauma and slow. This team should never move again, technically. This is for support or all controller. Is Nightcrawler a controller or no? I can never remember if Nightcrawler's a controller. I'm going to special him just in case. I can never remember if he's a controller or a brawler. Like, for the life of me, I can't remember. All right, let's get some regens out there. Nightcrawler's not going to special now, which is great. So let's start working on Blade here since he's probably going to be the most dangerous on the team. Yeah, just a basic there. Nothing wrong with that. And the counterattack might actually end up killing him. Yep, counterattacks do end up killing him. Awesome. So we got Shocker about to do the reach around as well, which is great. We got a big rewind from Vulture, which is also great. And then we'll get another big rewind here. Hitting everybody. Let's get the Man-Thing rewound a bunch as well. Make sure he doesn't take a turn and put slow out there on my team. Craven should do some big damage. Yep. Okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah, this worked out actually perfect. It's a 7 million crit from Vulture, by the way. All right, Doc Ock, way to just tickle him. That's okay. Spider Slayer finishes off. But yeah, that worked out pretty well. Nightcrawler working against them there for sure. And then getting that Trauma out there just completely nullifies that team really, really well. So that works out well. He's a brawler? Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. Completely could not remember what Nightcrawler was there. All right, we got Vigilante now, so we're going to do Tangled, Ares, because we already used APOC, Old Man Logan, and my own Nightcrawler here. And then Nightcrawler. All right, so the goal here is essentially just control this team as much as humanly possible. And try to get off the taunt, stun some people, and make sure we're fine. So this is the room where they're going to clone one of us. I really hope it's not Old Man Logan. It's probably going to be Old Man Logan, though. Unless I end up switching some strikers and some skirmishers around and make Ares a striker. I think Ares should be stronger, even without striker. Only one way to find out, isn't there? If I lose, then I'll switch it, right? There we go. If I lose, then I'll switch it. Hopefully they don't clone Old Man Logan. That'd be kind of rough. But maybe, maybe not. Let's find out. Let's see what we got. They cloned Ares. We're good. We're fine. All right, let's ult here. Obviously take off some stuff, not everything though. And then I'm going to Nightcrawler basic here because the basic is going to give me more of a chance to get off the taunt here. Even though he's going to block everything anyway. But it is what it is. All right, I did get off the taunt, which is great because of the skirmisher. So now I'm going to stun Silver Sable here to make sure she doesn't do anything. Hitmonkey lost the stuff as well, which is great. And then we're going to go there. Amazing. The problem is Daredevil Modern still has a potential clear on some positive effects. I do have a Silver Sable on my side, which is great. I guess let's ult. Because if I special, the slows are going to get cleared anyway, so it's not like it matters. Okay. My Ares is ability blocked. All right. Let's just go here, I guess. All right, Old Man Logan's about to ult and do a lot of good stuff here. I really want to make sure Punisher dies before he tries to ult because he's giving they have extra accuracy, so I really don't want that doing anything stupid to me. They all have trauma now, which is good, so even if Daredevil does heal, yeah, it's not going to heal anybody, which is great, so that's fun and exciting. Let's stun Punisher because if not, his ult is going to hurt my face. Give Old Man Logan some more turn meter, and then let's make sure Hitmonkey's dead since Silver Sable is stun or ability blocked. Okay, let's ult here again. Get the big hits out there on everybody. Awesome. Ares is dead. Silver Sable's almost dead. Let's do, I guess let's just go here since you have the vulnerable on you. Make sure the striker attack hits. Awesome. Let's get an ability block down the middle here. Everybody's ability blocked now. Cool. Looks like we're fine. All right, this worked out pretty well, actually. I only lost, what, 2099, which is kind of usually a casualty of war since 2099 stats are just atrocious. So, all right, not too bad at all. I'll take it. Throw it on auto for the swag, and then we're good. Should be fine. Cool. That worked out well. All right, Old Man Logan carrying as per usual. As long as he doesn't get deleted, we are good to go, so I will take it. Gonzo. Gonzo, Gonzo. All right, and then in room number 1, we're just going to double sack Immortal this, and then we'll have to figure out a cleanup for 6, which is unfortunate because I still have Thanos there. But it is double exhausted, so I could just use some big teams. So let's do a double sack here, and then come in with Immortal X-Men. And I probably want to change some ISOs on Immortal X-Men as well to make sure I'm getting a bunch of skirmishers out there, because I might be able to kill Null pretty quickly if I have some skirmishers. So let's end up doing that. So what we're going to do is just literally walk in here and die. I'm going to throw it on auto just so it dies faster. So I don't even have to think. Obviously, all the assists coming out. We are burning no ult, which is great. We are going to burn Professor X special as well, and Emma special. So really, really great. Yep, there's the Professor X special. Awesome. Granted, Professor X is never going to take a turn in the Immortal cleanup anyway, so it's not like it matters. But yeah, this is pretty easy. I don't think there would be a one-shot to this. I highly doubt it, especially with Null being here. It's almost impossible to get a one-shot. So yeah, that's kind of normal. Do I have Liberty? I don't think I have Liberty. Liberty's on defense. So what should I do next? Let's do Thunderbolts because we can. Probably just going to die turn 1 in Mephisto ult anyway, so it's not like it matters. And then we'll come in with Immortal X-Men, and I'll probably, like I said, I'm probably going to change some people to strikers or just skirmishers as well to benefit from the room rules. Granted, can I not assist? Can I assist after sacks on Professor X because technically he took a turn in the previous battles? Or is that not how it works? Does anybody know the answer to that? I'm actually genuinely curious. I can't remember if I can assist now. I can't remember if I can assist. I'm assuming I can, so I'm gonna go under the assumption that I can and do it. So we are going to do, let's do Jean Grey as a striker still. We're gonna do Beast as a skirmisher. And then we're gonna do Storm as a skirmisher as well, because Storm assisting would be the most important here, because as she assists, she's gonna get more charges, and then her ultimate's gonna hit that much harder because she'll be fully charged up, which will be real nice here. And then I will keep Striker on 2 of them to keep a little bit of Striker skirmisher combo. So I'll keep Striker on Jean Grey and Cable to get that extra damage out there. But hopefully all this extra damage should be able to delete Null pretty quickly. Because if not, Null is the only kind of issue in room 1 here for Immortal. So let's see what ends up happening here. So let's see here. We got skirmishers on 3. I can't remember if the assists come out with Professor X, since he's technically taken a turn in previous battles. We had that issue when Howard the Duck first came out. Remember the if he took a turn in like fight 1, fight 2, his passive just didn't work to stop turn meter. So interesting to see how this is going to end up working here. So we are going to stun Professor X, obviously. Awesome. The assists are coming out, so this is working exactly how I thought it would. We are stuck on the taunt on Sasquatch, but the extra hits here should be able to drop him below, and then all the other hits should go on Null from here on out. Fine. Got some assists coming out. We're going to clear the slow now. Awesome. All right. We are targeting Null to make sure he's taking the most amount of damage. Now I probably want to start targeting Mephisto so that he takes a lot of damage. Awesome. Cool. So the assists are actually working out in my favor here, which is great. I'm going to make sure Mephisto dies because I really don't want him to take a turn. If Emma takes a turn, fine. Not much I can do about that. We are going to get an assist, and unfortunately Storm's dead now, which is pretty funny, actually. Professor X is stunned for 2 turns, though, so I don't get the big boom from Storm, but I will get the clear, so I guess that's all that matters to me, so I'll take it. All right, let's just start here and then just keep getting all the assists and just get even damage, I guess. And then I will get an ult here. You're gone. And then basic should kill here. All right, cool. I'll take it. Nothing wrong with that. I will take it. The taunt from Sasquatch changed things up a little bit because then Null was able to get a turn and stuff like that. But I'll take it. It's a clear there. Let's see if we can end up clearing 6 here now. Again, Thanos at full health, a little scary, but I think we can end up taking this out with like Astral, and then I'll throw in Dorm for some survivability as well. And I should be fine. We don't have Omega Red here as well. We just have Phoenix, which is not a big deal there. So this should do well. I don't really have any sort of issues with this. So I do have 2 different revives as well. We got the passive revive from Dormammu as well as the revive from Strange. So technically, double revive action here should be good. But let's see what ends up happening here. We do still have to contend with the Safeguard, Taunt, and Defense up, but we should be fine. We'll special here. Kill Phoenix. Phoenix comes back right away, but that's fine. We had Dodge, which is pretty great. Basic on Moondragon. No big deal there. And then we'll special here. That'll do some pretty good damage. Gladiator's going to special, take off all of my positive effects, unfortunately. Let's get a trauma stun on Thanos here. Nope, it's going to get resisted. That's fun and exciting. Let's make sure Dark Phoenix dies here to the Striker attack, because I don't want her doing anything stupid, because her ult definitely hurts. So let's make sure that's not a thing. Let's get a big heal here from Moondragon. Make sure we're no longer near death. The ults are obviously going to help as well. And then let's ult here, and this should be the end. Full health. Yep, goner. All right, cool. So we did drop 2 extra fights than we were planning, but still not too bad. I'll take it with all of the issues I have on defense. He does have Odin. He has a Cursed, obviously. But let's see how he did. I'm assuming this is a loss. And he has not attacked yet, it seems. Yep, seems like he has not attacked yet. Unfortunate. This is what happens when you do it early in the morning. So we still have 8 hours. So I will come back and see if he attacks a little bit later. All right, coming back after work. I don't know if he has attacked yet. I hope he has, honestly. Well, I won, so there's that. Okay, he dropped 2 rooms, which is quite fascinating. I'm curious to see what he dropped in. Let's go to results, defense. Okay, so we got Illuminati with Iron Man. Okay. Going against Sus Liberty, fine. That's fine. Okay. Room number 2, just 1 attack, it didn't come back. Tried to do Superior 6 Old Man Logan, did not work because obviously they don't stop speed stat, so fast team there. Room number 3, Starjammers into Kahori, Thanos, Phoenix Force, Gladiator. Okay. Room number 4, Accursed into Starjammers. Fine. Room number 5, Sus, Cabal, Kang. Okay. And then room number 6. Okay, he just didn't attack. Well, I guess that's a victory. I'll take it. 2-1. Nothing wrong with that, despite my best efforts and not giving a singular iota of a damn. Here we are, getting 2 wins. Look at that. All right, well, I'll take it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, this has been Doolem. Later, MSFers.